or 4-1 or something. Oh, 2-1. Even better. Thank God these games are quicker. You got to sit there and end up with a 2-1 game. But tomorrow night, they're hosting the Boston Red Sox right here in Cleveland, Ohio. 7:10 is the first pitch right around the corner at Progressive Field. Taylor Swift did Soldier Field in Chicago last night. A buddy of mine took his daughter and was kind of giving me little anecdotes along the way about what to expect because I told him that I was going to be giving away tickets on this show next week. Taylor Swift is bringing her tour to Pittsburgh. She's not coming to Cleveland. You'll have to drive to Pittsburgh. But if you're a fan, you won't care. And so I have one pair of Taylor Swift tickets that I'm going to give to somebody next Wednesday afternoon for the show that following Saturday at Acrisure Stadium, the old Heinz Field there in Pittsburgh, with Taylor Swift. And you might have seen some of the viral videos from last night's stop in Chicago. They were just hilarious. This Taylor Swift, I saw one girl post the video, and she hashtagged it, My Comedian. Because if you're Taylor Swift, you got them eaten out of the palm of your hand. There's nothing you can do to get that crowd to turn against you. Nothing. You could say she'd have to be up there telling wildly racist jokes for anybody to even make a peep against Taylor Swift.
I would love to see her fart into the mic. I think that would be a killer move for Taylor Swift.
Because people would be like, she represents feminism.
I know. Like, that's how I want to see like how people spin it. Yeah. the lowest common denominator. Yeah.
Well, one of the videos was her mic not working, so you'd have to contend with that. What if she went for the fart joke? Mic didn't work. Well, I'll tell you what, Soldier Field, listen, you're right there on the lake. A lot of that southern portion of Lake Michigan, there, or that mid portion, is very buggy. It's very gross and very buggy. And she swallowed a bug. Oh, and the crowd just went wild. So hilarious.
Hashtag Taylor Swallows.
Taylor Swift.
Just swallowed a bucket.
Why are you so mad about this?
I'm not. I just think it's funny.
Is there any chance none of you saw that? So I'm just going to try not to do as many of those. This is going to happen again tonight. There's so many bugs.
There's thousands of bugs in the lights. No, listen. God bless you. She's bulletproof.
So gross.
Oh, God. There is a venue. When I was on the air in Chicago, my station would do concerts at this venue all the time. I don't know who has the naming rights now, but it's called Northerly Island. And up until a few years before I moved back, it was just a giant swamp on the lakefront near Soldier Field. And they turned it into a concert venue. And it's nothing. You know how we get like the mayflies and the midges and stuff like that? It's all that, all show. It's just god-awful.
No way.
You got to really want to see a band to go there. So, Taylor Swift. Now, will she swallow a bug at her Pittsburgh stop? I don't know, but you might, because you might win those tickets from me next week. And so we're going to have people here at the window, and I'll tell you more about it at the beginning of next week. I'll tell you how you're going to win them. But there will be one ticket, and you go, Alan, Taylor Swift, what the hell's going on? Yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter to me. But I want you to be able to go if you haven't been able to get your tickets. Now, are these great tickets? No. Oh, my God, no. You know how that crowd laughed at Taylor Swift? Oh, my God. No, they are not. But you'll be at the show. That's all that matters, really. Or you could just sit across the river, park it at the Golden Triangle, and just listen to the show from there. But I'll tell you next week how we're going to do it. But that'll happen on Wednesday. And then you'll have a pair for Taylor Swift in Pittsburgh on the Eras tour. I think I'm saying that properly.
Yep.
It was a race, and then somebody, wouldn't you know it, erased that E. And very, very confusing. You saw Bill Burr's coming to Canton.
Yeah.
Mary Santora's favorite comedian, Bill William Burr.
Who said that?
You?
Nope.
Pretty sure you did. Favorite comedian. I've got my notepad of quotes here.
No, your quotes are incorrect.
Favorite comedian of all time,
Bill Squire.
Mary Santora is what that says. He's doing the running commercial for it. I heard, or doing the he's doing the Hall of Fame stadium. They call it a stadium. It's Tom Benson Stadium, right?
Yeah.
Named after, of course, Robert Guillaume's classic sitcom character, Benson. Who was Tom Benson?
No idea.
Oh, but it's named after somebody down there in Canton.
Yeah, probably named after Tom Benson. I don't know what he did.
Right, but who? But who is Tom Benson?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you know?
Do I know?
Yeah.
I don't.
He's
That's
that guy
why I
that
was
been in the
asking
stadium
you.
After.
Oh.
That's how I know him.
All right. I mean, it must be somebody.
Who is Tom Benson?
Formerly Fawcett Stadium. Now it's Tom Benson Stadium. Oh, the owner of the New Orleans Saints because he donated $11 million. See, that's all it is. Right? He just goes, hey, listen, whatever. Oh, is he connected to Northeast Ohio? Nope. Wrote a big old check. Oh, okay. I mean, whatever. That's how anybody gets their naming rights on a venue. This guy put his on. Hey, how much would you guys need from me to get my name on that thing? I mean, we'd like to name it after maybe somebody who's prominent in Northeast Ohio sports. Yeah, but the Pro Football Hall of Fame is supposed to represent the entire sport of football, not just Northeast Ohio. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. But, you know, again, we'd like to have it maybe something a little bit more geographically relevant. Yeah, but how much would you really need from me? Let's say, I don't know, let's say Tom Benson, guy who's never left Louisiana. How much would you need from me? I don't know, some crazy amount. You wouldn't have it. You're only a billionaire. $11 million. Done. And he wrote him a check. And then they cashed it. And then he died less than a year later. So that just goes to show you, kids, if you ever get older and rich, don't write any big checks because it will kill you. Yep. So anyway, short story long, Bill Burr is going to be doing Tom Benson Stadium. And that's no small venue, by the way. If you look at a map of Ohio, there's a very outsized graphic of it, and then a big red dot that, takes up probably far more space if it were to scale than is actually there. Which, again, kids, remember, you can't always trust maps. Especially if they're the minor addicted people.
Attracted persons.
Minor attracted persons. You absolutely cannot trust them.
Attracted.
What is it? What did I say? I
said
said minor attracted.
You said
I said addicted?
Yeah. People.
Potato. They're addicted to minors.
They don't care about potatoes
minor
or potatoes.
Addicted people. Tom Benson did not do the Muppets. You're thinking of Jim. Now, Jim Henson Stadium would be awesome. Hey, is this named after a football player? Nope. The estate of the guy who invented the Muppets wrote them a big old check. And so it's Jim Henson Stadium. That would be awesome. By the way, all of the people who are offering me super gross ideas for people to win Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah.
I know where your head is at, but I'm not going to do that because it's going to be moms and girls at this window here.
What do you mean by
and I'm not going to be
boobs?
Or, well, a guy called last week. He's like, hey, you should do an enema contest. Like, first of all, it's not 1996. Second of all,
what's the contest there? The enema contest? Who can hold the most?
Who can do it the fastest?
I was going to say, who can hold the most? Who's got the greatest volume?
I guess.
I don't want to do that either. Like, we have to, I don't want to,
orchestrate.
Yeah. That's also a lot of enemas to buy because you can't reuse.
What, am I going to be out cleaning all the Walgreens out of fleets? Come on, man.
I had a lady message me and say that she would do anything. And I'm like, well, we don't know what we're doing yet, but we don't need anything like that. Instead, her daughter's obsessed with Taylor Swift, so she'd do anything. I'm like, well, I don't have the power.
But also not anything. When somebody goes, I'll do anything, you don't mean that.
Right. You wouldn't cut a finger off.
Not anything. You want to do something that's at least going to, your daughter is going to be able to look you in the eye while you're at the Taylor Swift show. What did your mom do to get those tickets? You don't want to know.
She drank throw up on the Alan Cox
Yeah,
Show.
that's right. Oh, yeah, it was a giant, it was a funnel of vomit. And now, don't get me wrong. I would love to do something like that, but I'm not going to do it because it's goddamn Taylor Swift tickets, all right? We could barely get dudes up here. We had a couple of dudes cutting themselves. It was fake blood, but, at least they did the theatrics for the Metallica stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
June 14th, right?
Next Wednesday. That's right. It's probably, I'll tip my hat a little bit. It's probably going to be a ticket version of the Poop 20. Hey, look at those
Stuck to the
tickets.
window?
Right. No, I don't even know if they're hard tickets. Probably.
And people would run up and they wouldn't think twice about grabbing. You could put them inside a big
poop-filled
old
envelope, and a manila
and
envelope
people
full of
would
poop.
not
And they
care.
would, they would dig them out.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that might render the tickets unusable.
Right.
Yeah.
Call Ticketmaster. Hi, I need a refund. Oh, we don't
Hey.
do refunds. I defecated on my ticket.
Yeah, my tickets are covered. My tickets are covered in poop. I mistook them for toilet paper. Is that okay? What does the fine print say? It's all smeared. I don't know. I can't tell what it says. Our ticket takers aren't equipped with any kind of sanitized gloves or anything like that. Darn it. And I can't scan the code on my phone because it can't read through the poop.
People like the have someone cut a finger off idea.
Man, would you cut a... Here's a... this is
you
what
owe
my...
money to the mob or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah.
you're in the Yakuza now, and you're going to see Taylor Swift.
And then what happens? We get a bunch of people that do it, and then we got to do a tiebreaker.
Yep.
All right,
Many
let's go to
fingers,
toast.
yeah.
I'll bring my branch pruner, and we could probably work a sponsor into it. We'll hit up Cigar, get one of their cutters.
You know how your wife's annoying and she wants
She
to
wants to go
see
to Taylor Swift all the time.
Well, put a finger in a cigar cutter and see how dedicated she really is.
I lent
Cigars.
Alan Cox my cigar cutter, and guess what? You're going to Taylor Swift. It's all coming together. So you get a little Macanudo guillotine, who I think are opening for Taylor Swift, now that I think about it. So it's something to look forward to. If you listen on iHeartRadio, a little talkback button there, you can always leave us messages.
Alan and Bill, please give me some sort of divorce apartment advice. Obviously, I'm pretty trashed right now, but I need you.
Yep.
Please step up. I love you. Bye.
Divorce apartment.
He needs you.
All right, here's what you're going to want to do. It depends on how old you are, what your budget is, but don't get anything. I wouldn't go with a house.
Yeah, he said apartment.
No.
Yeah, you want
You get the
a-
cheapest place you can find.
but with
Doesn't matter what the accommodations are.
bedroom.
Huh?
You don't want a studio.
Yes. No. You get the smallest place you can find. You don't know what's coming down the pipe for you. He's going to be shopping around for one-bedroom apartments.
The cheapest. You can find a cheap one-bedroom apartment.
You
Still.
find an even cheaper studio.
That's true.
One big room with a toilet in the corner. That's what you need.
I say try to.
Because
get
you
a
better be
bedroom.
socking away all rest of that money. Again, we're just going from a very brief message from you.
We don't know all the details.
And you were drunk, so there's probably maybe a 20% chance it's all hypothetical anyway. Maybe he's preparing.
to pop the question.
Yeah.
Honey, would you like to get divorced? Divorce proposals. Now that needs to catch on.
Divorce proposal. People have divorce parties.
Yeah.
No, you get yourself the cheapest place. You sublet somebody's joint.
I don't know about that,
Spend
dude.
no money.
Won't that
On
make
your
you more
accommodations.
depressed?
Huh?
Won't that make you
It's
more
but it's all about
depressed?
just being able to
You got to conserve
handle
your resources, man.
You gotta you gotta be able to not spend money.
If you're by the time you get divorced, you've been depressed for a while. So keep surfing that wave, homie. That would be my that would be my suggestion.
Stay
But it's
sad.
also 2023. Things are different. I say get the best, like go to the top of your budget and get the best place you can get. Yeah,
Or I
absolutely,
thought I thought you was going with 2023. All things being equal, kick her out. Stay where you are
There you go.
and kick her out.
That's
Why should the divorce apartment be your concern?
Mm-hmm.
Say, see you later, honey. Of course, you're probably the one asking for it. That's the flex. You ask for it and then kick her out. Usually it's the person asking who gets out. Just, civility being what it is. I know that's largely a thing of the past, but do you think that we could get a line of sewing machines on the sidewalk? And then people bring ripped clothes and we have a swift tailoring contest. Oh, you don't think so? All right, fine.
I feel like that is dangerous. More dangerous than cutting off your finger.
Well,
Sewing is more dangerous. At least you cut off your finger, you got a sewing machine there. You can get
Mary's
a little
never heard of thimbles.
a bob and a needle and you can figure it out. But like the old
swift tailor.
you get the old-timey ones with like the pedal.
Yeah, so
You
you, don't
know,
need
like
electricity.
like a Rumpelstiltskin
Yeah.
wheel, and then, Alan, the apartment needs to be walking distance from a bar. Every apartment is walking distance from a bar. It just depends on how much time you've got. Well, I don't know that is what,
That's not a bad idea, though.
You're already going
He
to be
might not
depressed.
even-
You might
he's
not
hammered.
need to.
I almost said he might not even drink, and then he called. He was drunk.
He was drunk.
Guys, I'm off the wagon.
That's a bummer. Sorry, buddy. Sorry that you're getting.
No,
divorced
welcome to
there.
the club, homie.
Welcome
Come
to the
on.
club,
Hey,
but also,
room for
like,
there's room for everyone.
Just keep this in mind, everybody. People are never calling us to say, how should we stay together? They're saying, how should we get apart?
Well,
Should we
you
break
and
it?
I have expertise in that area.
Right, but
How
I'm just
should I
saying.
immediately following, It's the old Louis C.K. bit. There hasn't been one good marriage ever that's ended in divorce. Good marriages don't end in divorce. Bad ones end in divorce. So, I don't know what his, again, we would need more details.
Good ones end in death.
Right.
That's how the
Till
good ones-
blank do us part.
Best case scenario.
Best case scenario.
You die.
Somebody
Yeah,
dies.
one of you guys dies. That's a good. Yeah, your parents had a great marriage.